Pretty sure this is probably the first and only time that this stuff has been documented by any bartender, definitely by anybody who's trying to teach somebody how to get a job. I'm actually going to show you exactly what I do. So, first of all, I'm about to head out, and just want to show you kind of my attire. I don't know if you, just nothing real too fancy, just basically kind of like you're going to go out on the town for the night. Just, you know, basic collared shirt, rolled up sleeves. I always like to say that you want to look like a lawyer who just got off work. So you take the tie off, you pull out your shirt, you roll up your sleeves, and then you're headed to happy hour. So it look like a lawyer who just got off work. So black or khaki slacks, collared shirt, and just, you know, casual dress shoes. Then I want to show you also the resume that I have set up. And the way I'm going to do is I'm going to walk in with this envelope here, and you'll see in the corner I have my card stapled to it. So this is my professional bartender card, and you guys could do something along these lines, or you can just hand them the resume if you want to. I like to go this way because it creates a little bit of mystery, and with this stapled to it, they're just going to go, what? I want to look and see what's inside this. So then when they open it up, what they'll do is then they get my resume, which again has another business card up in the corner, and then on the back you'll see that I have made a DVD resume, and I'm actually going to give you guys access to this. I'm gonna have this up. If it's not already, I'm definitely going to put this up on the site so you can copy it word for word and use exactly what you want. This, I just showed this DVD. I actually just showed this to my past GM at Los Olas that I used to work at. This crazy guy down here, Nick. I just showed that DVD resume to him, and he goes, shit you not, word for word, he goes, that is perfect. That's the coolest thing I've ever seen. If I ever got that, I would definitely hire you. So, too bad for him that they don't have any positions, and but I'm going to put it to use down at a bar that's opening up, and it's a place that's not quite open yet. I just kind of heard through the grapevine they're actually still in construction, so I'm going to go in there before anybody even knows it's there and drop this off. Alright, so we're on our way down there. Going into certain places, you want to do your homework, like if it's a really big, important bar. Usually you're not having to do your research about the place until you have an interview, but in this instance, this being just the perfect fit in terms of being literally like a couple of blocks away from where I live, and I know for a fact that's going to be a really big, busy bar, and so I want to go in there making sure I've done my homework and get a little backstory about the place that I can talk about should I need to. And then this is also where you'll tend to get a little bit of the butterflies. You get a little bit nervous. So if that stuff ever starts coming up when you're going out to look for a job, the best thing is just breathing. You know, classic breathing exercises. 4 count in, 4 count out. And that'll really relax you. Know that you having completed the course, you do know your stuff. And if you're doing this stuff that I'm showing you, looking for a job, then you're definitely going to stand out from anybody else. So we're almost there. I'm going to go in and then I'll update you as soon as I'm done. All right? See ya. All right, well, it went well. Went and talked to the owners. Wanted to talk to the bar manager, but he wasn't there. But I found out some good stuff. I found out that the bar manager is the owner's son, and dropped off my resume, and hopefully get in there. I'm going to follow up with these guys. All right, I'll keep you posted. So what we got going on now is the first follow-up after I've dropped off my resume. But I also wanted to show you, I kind of updated my resume. So the same kind of fancy front one that I had before, but I also included, you'll notice this little, I think I got this at like Staples or something. The whole thing was like 10 cents or 15 cents. So just like the cheapest little kind of presentation binder that you can find. And then what I did is I collected some letters of recommendation and I put this all together. So I have general manager. So this is a general manager from Olas, my buddy Nick, and then we'll have, and you can get as many of these as you want. I'd say like one is enough, but if you want to get 2 or 3, then it's always good to have these for other jobs anyway. So if you have past managers or general managers that think you're awesome, then hit them up. So this is my GM one, and then I have one from customers. Now this is a huge one, especially in the bartending industry, because it's all service industry. So if you can get some glowing reviews from past customers that were just like locals, even if it's not like a service industry job, if you can get a reference from anybody was a customer of yours that can speak highly about you, that thought you were awesome, you were their favorite account, favorite customer, favorite regular, favorite whatever, then you can get a letter from them. Then the next type that I got is from manager/coworkers. So the front one was the general manager. Now, in the service industry, like restaurants and bars, there is a GM, which is kind of like the head main manager, and then there's like shift managers, the ones that are there every night that close and stuff like that. And then coworker. So I have manager and /coworker ones in here. So coworkers are huge people to get references from, that people say, hey, they enjoyed working with you. You were always on time and picking up slack when things went wrong, whatever. And I will try my best. If they're not already up on the site, I will try my best to get copies of these, and so that way you guys can just use these and basically send them to any past coworkers or whoever that you want to get reference letters from, and they can just kind of copy and paste their information and your name in there and stuff to make it real easy. And then coworkers. So again, just people that you work with that say you're awesome, and they can write letters for you. And then on the back, I still have my DVD, but it's like in an actual these little DVD paper cases that you get at Staples for, like a box of 50 of them is like $1 or something. And then I just super glued it into the back of this thing. So this is like a whole resume little package. The whole point is to stand out, right? So just to give them something that they don't see constantly every single day that will catch their eye. Automatically, anything even close to this is absolutely going to stand out. So this, I just wanted to show you, this is what I have going on right now, and it's something that you guys, it's something that you can copy and probably have a lot of success with. All right, so, and my attire, because I found out that this place is a little more casual, a little more hip, dressed it down a little bit for the follow-up, so I have just jeans and kind of boat shoes, but they're just like, they're Vans boat shoes, so they're hip boat shoes. So anyway, we're going to head off, and I'm going to follow up with these guys, and I'll fill you in afterwards and let you know what happens. All right, cool. Okay, so sun's going down here, so hopefully you guys can see me, but pissed. Went in there and not pissed, but just a little setback. Went in there, and apparently the first round of hiring has already been done. The manager, I guess it's the main GM, worked at another establishment, and so they're had already planned to bring a bunch of employees over from that other establishment. So the first round of hiring is basically already done. So I kind of sort of missed the boat on that. Didn't really know that was going on. But, what can you do unless you work over there? So it's okay, a little setback, but that's good. I guess it's better for you guys that this doesn't go perfectly as planned, and it's probably wouldn't be that good if I just got hired at the first place I walked into. So gonna have to regroup. Good thing is I did see some of the people that were there like actually training already. They were doing some they were actually doing some like employee training, whatever. So I saw the type of the kind of the type of person that they're looking for, and like the look that they're looking for, which is always critical because you want to emulate that so that they feel like you'll fit in. And so it gave me a bit of a preview about how to kind of, and I don't really need to change my style that much. It's not like you have to be fake and not be somebody who you are, but if you can curve your style to appeal to match that of the type of person that they're hiring, then obviously it'll just help you out. So I'm gonna have to regroup a little bit, kind of get a plan of attack. I think my next thing will be that usually when places are brand new, sometimes that doesn't work out, and like some people just like if this place turns out to be super busy, the other place where this manager and some of these employees came from was not like super busy. I mean, it could get kind of busy, but it's not going to be like crazy slam busy like the type of bar that this place is going to be. So there's a really good chance that when this place opens up, because it's just going to be super popular, that some people won't be able to handle it, and that there's going to be the cut of the people that don't make it. So I think that's going to be my plan. Just follow up a little bit, stay close. I mean, I waited almost 2 weeks because they were doing construction, which that's not satisfactory. I should have been going in there. I should have gone in there last week. So when you're first going in there, going like every week. But that's okay. Just gonna follow up and be a little tighter in my intervals. Like maybe I'll probably go in right after they open, and then every week until I find out what's going on with the first round of people. All right, so I'll keep you posted and see what happens.